rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And we'll leave the ball in the palm, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Let's toss it up. Or bounce it. Or both. Three, two, one. Leave the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball, press down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel, pivoting on the toes. Press down just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, repeat, middle of the foot. And pressing on the knuckles. Rolling across them. Top of the heel. Pressing in the 3 spots. Rolling down the bone. And scribbling. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And we're going to do some wood chops. We'll go through the middle. Start. And then diagonally from one side. And then the other. And come on up and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, the center. Twist at the waist. Swing the arms. And then center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather in, starlight. And center. Gather in the other direction. And center. Let's take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then slap it behind you. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. Today we're doing our seated exercises, although we will do 10 sit stands before. So if you want to do squats, go ahead. Just an extra 10. I'll run again. Maybe I'm gonna hop around on my toes. Got 5 Tibetans after class. And we'll get going in 5. Whatever you do, of course, be safe. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up. Come on your toes if you can. Come on down. Bend back if you can. Come back to center, drop one hand. Lean in that direction. Go the other way. Back to center, interlace. Drop to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Come on up. Go higher. And come on down and shrug. And then let's swim. Do a backstroke. And do a breaststroke. Keep the arms extended, tap the shoulders. And bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. And form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then bring your elbows behind your head and move them back and forth. Come on down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. And then center, tuck in your chin, look to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone. Look up. Come back to center, still tucked, look the other way, drop it. And look up. And let us grab a stick. Put it inside the arch of the 1 foot, other foot comes out to the side, bend that knee, come on down. Sliding down and stretching the inner thigh. And then go the other way. And come on up. Put 1 foot forward with the stick behind it. Slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle. Press the sole of the foot into the stick. And then repeat those 2 stretches on the other leg. Hamstring. And sole. All right, we're back to the Booyah stick. Flip-flops. And big circles out. Reverse them. And go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Bring the stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Bend back if you can. Come on up. Tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, over the head and behind you if you can. Back and forth. Then bring it to the shoulders and push out. And then put it down on this one side, hand at or near the top, swing it behind you. And then the other arm. And then bring the stick in front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Go on up on your toes and hold for about 20. And then back on your heels for about 20. Come on down, put the stick to one side, come up on the toes of the opposite foot. Lift it up if you can. If you can lift the stick, do so, otherwise just keep it there. You move the leg, do so. And if you can move the stick, do so. Three, two, one. Stick down on the other side, toe on the ground on the other side of it. I'm gonna lift that foot. I'll lift the stick. And move the foot. I'm gonna move the stick, go as far as feels safe for you. Three, two, one, and down. All right, let's grab a chair. Start with 10 sit to stands. I'm gonna move my hands, you don't have to. Whatever feels good, safe for you, do. If you need to push off, go ahead. Just try to sit all the way down. That's one. Eight. Nine. And 10. Sitting down in the middle of the chair. Hands by up in the air, parallel to the ears if you can. Come forward about 45 degrees in the back, engaging your core as you do so. And then put your hands behind your head and tap the back of your chair and come back to center. And then go sit back in the chair and pick up both legs and kick. 3, 2, 1. Put the soles of both feet on the floor and then stomp both at the same time if you can. Three, two, one. Bring one leg up. Rotate the ankle in one direction. Go the other way. Press the toes towards and away from the shin. Press down on the knee as you hinge forward. And come on back, put that leg down on the ground, bring the other one up. Rotate in one direction. Go the other way. Point the toes towards and away. And press down as you hinge. Come on back up. And press your palms together, prayer position. And then put your palms on top of each other, grab your fingers and pull apart. Reverse the position of the palms and pull apart. Pop the biceps. Turn to one side, grab the back of the chair and twist yourself towards your back shoulder. And release. Again. Release. One more time. Release. Go the other way. Twist. Release. Twist. Release. And twist. And release. And finally, we'll do some chair jacks. And that's good. All right. You can sit down or stand up to do the breathing. We're going to be doing ha breath. So it's a nice big deep inhale down into the belly, up to the chest, through the nose, and then through the mouth, make the ha sound for about 10 seconds. But the count of 10, whatever that 10 is for you. I'm going to do about 5 rounds of this. Here we go. Rub those hands together. Feel that chi forming. Yeah. And center, 2 breaths. And we'll open our hearts. Pausing on this inhale. Exhaling to send it out. Center. 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. And gather it from below. Ah.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, Mira, have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye, Tom. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. See you soon. Rishad, I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans. Indeed, I am. We'll do up to 11. And here we go. Couple of breaths and we're going to hit the floor. So, hands are by the side, legs are extended in the regular version, head, neck, and shoulders come up as the legs do. Of course, you can put your soles of the feet on the floor and raise those as you raise the head, neck, and shoulders. Hands behind the small of the back if you need assistance with the lower back, behind the head if you need it on the neck. Whatever works for you, let's do up to 11. And take 2 breaths. We get on our knees. Hands behind the hamstrings or the glutes. If you need to, just rock back on your knees, but if you can, extend your back and come forward up to 11. And then take 2 breaths. Sit down. Hands by your hips or behind the back if you prefer. The legs are extended in the normal version, but you can put your soles of the feet on the floor. Either way, we're coming into an inverted table and back. And then take 2 breaths. And turn around. In the modified version, you'd have your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders as you do a cobra and back to table. But if you can do down dog to up dog, up to 11. And then when you're done, sit down, cross your legs, however feels comfortable this morning. And take 2 breaths. We're gonna rotate 6 times one way, 5 the other. Stretching out on the last round to extend forward and do box breathing in the center, left and right. Here we go. Switching directions. And stretching out, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Box breath over the left side. And then over the right. Come on up. reverse the position of the legs. But it was in front goes behind, what was on top goes below. We're gonna start in the opposite direction than we did the last time, 6 and 5 again, 3 rounds of box breathing. Here we go. And stretching out. Box breath over the right knee. And then the left. And come on up. Something up.
Very nice, Tom.
Very good. Great to see you. Enjoy the sun. It's coming out.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Take
Take care.
care.
See you Monday.